Hi everyone, this is Rick here in the studio. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Rick Surowicz Watercolor. Once again this year I'm publishing a series of holiday card videos for the project page of my website. This will be the fourth year that I've done this, and if you go to the project page on my website you'll find the series for each of the 4 years. And for each card on the project page you'll find a link for the image of the card that I've painted, a template you can use for a drawing, and a link to each video. And you can find the link to that project page in the description of this video. If you want to subscribe to my channel, you can click on the link in the lower right hand corner, and don't forget to like it. This is Rick. I'm in my studio, and you're looking at the template for this Christmas card. You can find the link to the template in the description of this video, and we'll take that off. And what I'm going to do is, before I begin to paint this, I'm just going to splatter a little, let me get that lined up, a little bit of masking fluid. So I'm going to take this toothbrush, dip it in a jar of masking fluid. You can squeeze it on with a bottle if you have it. I like to make these cards feel kind of snowy and wintry. So I'm going to splatter some masking fluid to create the feeling of snow. And when I tap it, it makes a little bigger drop than if I hit it. Then if I just pull the bristles back, if I hit it like this, it's a bigger drop. If I get any too big, when this is dry, I'll just remove it before I begin to paint. And that's all I need to do with this one. And I'm just going to let that air dry, and then I'll begin to paint. Okay, I'm back in the studio after letting this air dry and ready to paint. So I'm going to take a wash brush, and I'm going to take some cobalt blue, a little Halloween orange. Any orange will work, or you can mix your orange. I want to add that to this to make it kind of a cool icy blue, kind of a grayish blue winter sky. So that orange moving across the color wheel will help make that more of a neutral. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start up here at the top of the sky. I'm going to add a little water. I have just a little lighter at the top. Start bringing in a little more pigment. Just going to bring this wash down. Okay, I'm going to go just a little smaller brush and go into my 8 round brush, just so I can work this wash in around these tighter, smaller shapes here. Very pretty small on this little 5x7. There we go there. And now let's put this to show the edge of the kind of the roll of the land, show the slope. So I have this is my road. And I'll get my larger brush again. It's just a little dark. I'll lift some of that out with a damp brush. Just got a little too strong. Okay. Just kind of paint along the edge of the road and just make some shapes in here that, you know, might be picked up by the contour of the land. Or some shadows being cast. Okay, so I'm going to dry this. Okay, that's dry. I'm just going to take, this is a 4 round brush, I'm going to take a little bit of that orange, mix it back into that blue, but with more orange in it so that it's a warmer neutral. Get a little bit more there. Okay, so I'm gonna just put a little bit of, it's still a little too blue, I want. I'm gonna put just a little bit of color on this silo here. I want it to be warmer. Do the same here. And now I'm going to get a little rose madder. Mix some of this. Let's see, I'll mix a little raw umber into that. Maybe a little blue, cobalt blue. Should be good enough. I'm going to keep this pretty simple. I'm not going to get real involved with this. Just painting this on my barn red. And I think I'll do the same up here. Just a very simple distant shape. I mean, there's no reason to get too crazy involved with details on these little cards. Yeah, let's see, we'll get a little raw umber out here. And mix it with the stuff on my palette. There are a few tree shapes out here. Not too much. Put it just a little darker. With some line just to show the building just a little bit more. Now I'm just gonna put just a slightly darker value using some line along the road here. Okay, let me dry that. And I decided I want to go a little darker right here. So I'm going to go back to my mix here. Some cobalt blue and a little of that orange. And I'm going to go just a little bit darker here. Okay, so let me dry that. I'm going to remove the masking fluid. Okay, so I've dried that. Now I'm just going to pull off the masking fluid. Rub it with my hand, make sure I get it all. So that just gives me my snowy day. And that's where I'm going to stop. So just a little going down a rural road with a couple farm buildings along the road. Hope you have fun painting this. Enjoy with your friends and family.